Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 6. We want to present our presentation about English for specific purpose, especially in law, in notary affair. Before we go to our presentation, let me introduce ourselves. My name is Luis Anastasia Ramputi. My name is S.Pd.
My name is Filza Khairunisa Lubis.
My name is Munawarah.
Okay, in this syllabus we have six material. The first is definition of law, especially in legal term and legal text. The second is the preamble to the Constitution and Pancasila, or the five principles, notary, public, and civil law notary. The third is the beginning of law, and law enforcement is being examined. And the fourth is recognizing the state high constitution, MPR, or the People's Consultative Assembly, legalization and power of attorney. The five is a glance at the court system in Indonesia, especially in foreign words. And the last is a glance at Islamic law, and lack of transparency leads to corruption. And then, after attending this lecture, students are expected to be able to apply these things related to law into the real life properly and be able to understand about it. In this syllabus, the material is legal term and legal text. For basic competency, is students are able to explain the definition of legal term and legal text. For legal term, it means that istilah-istilah hukum, and for legal text is text hukum. For example, like justice collaborator, it means that saksi pelaku yang bekerja sama. In the English in general, the English is witness to the preparators who cooperate. The second is attorney general. The meaning is jaksa agung. The third is whistleblower. The meaning is pelapor tindak pidana. In English in general, the word in the English become a criminal reporter. And the last is senate hearing. The meaning is sidang senat. In English in general, the word become a senatorial. And for legal text, it's something very different from ordinary speech. This is especially true of authoritative legal text, those that create, modify, or terminate the right and obligation of individuals or institutions. And the material in this meeting is definition in S.Pd for law, especially in legal English. The learning experience in this meeting is discussing in group about legal terms and legal text. The second is make an individual report on legal terms and legal text. And the indicator value in this meeting is students can describe the legal term and legal text. Second meeting is about Constitution and Pancasila. The basic competency in this meeting is students are able to explain the meaning of the opening of the Constitution and Pancasila as state philosophy. It means that you must know about the meaning of what is contained in the opening of Constitution and Pancasila as the state philosophy. The material in this meeting is the preamble to the Constitution. It means that the beginning of law. And the learning experience in this meeting is students are able to understand the five principles. The second is make an individual paper about the preamble of the Constitution. And the indicator in this meeting is students can understand about the five principles and the preamble to the Constitution. I am S.Pd. I am as the second speaker in this group, and I want to explain about the third meeting and the fourth meeting. Okay, the first meeting is about the beginning of law, and the law enforcement is being examined. And the basic competencies, the students are able to explain the origin of law and explain that in fact law enforcement in Indonesia is being tested whether law enforcement can uphold law enforcement. And the material is about the beginning of law, And there are three basic law in Republic Indonesia. The first is Pancasila, and the second one is opening of the 1945 Constitution, and the last is the law of Indonesian philosophy. And about law enforcement is being examined. Uh, Upholding the role of law in a country can work with several principles, including the first is rule of law and the second is constitutional principle. And the study of experience is the students are able to tell again about the law, but about the beginning of law. And the second is the student have a learning experience is responding the questions. And the indicator is the students can explain verbally about the beginning of law. Okay, I want to explain about the fourth meeting in the syllabi. And the basic competencies is the students are able to explain the rule of institution higher state. And the material is about recognizing the state higher institution or MPR or People's Consultative Assembly, and the legalization and the power of attorney. MPR is state institution, not the highest state institution, whose member consists of DPR and DPD members, with details of 550 members from DPR and 4 DPD members, drawn from each province in Indonesia. And the role of MPR or the People Consultative Assembly is the first is inaugurates the president and vice president, and the second one is amend the enact a law. And the study of the experience is students make a scheme about the rule of state's institution, and the indicator is the students can understand and explain the rule of state institution.
Fifth meeting, the title is A Glance of the Court System in Indonesia. So, how the justice system in Indonesia? Okay, I will explain. The justice system in Indonesia is divided into two, namely, the first, civil law in Indonesia and criminal law in Indonesia. Criminal law itself is as ultimum remedium or the last resort to settle a case, while civil law itself is private, which focuses on regulating the relationship between individuals. In other words, emphasizing the interests of individuals. Examples of criminal law cases are defamation, divorce, lynchings, fighting for child custody, while examples of civil law cases are murder, theft, rape, tax misuse, and drugs. After that, the experience that we got in this material is to be able to know and explain the justice system in Indonesia. And in this material, we have three assessments, namely conscientious, responsive, and curiosity. Okay, thank you.
The last meeting is the material A Glance at Islamic Law. Islamic law is technical subject without doubt, but is course struck with a large question about the kind of world we live in and how best to protect and follows that we as a society hold there. And the difference between Islamic law with general English is the common English language that is widely used when studying and communicating with others, while Islamic law only discuss religious law. And experience that we got is student in group create papers on Sharia law, and student can find solution to minimize corruption. And Kompetisi dasar, students are able to explain briefly about Sharia law and how to neutralize corruption acts. And indicators, the student can understand and apply Sharia law. Okay, I think just enough. Thank you so much for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, I think it's enough the presentation of our group. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.